Welcome back to another OVR weekly shooting drill. This week we're going to move into an intermediate drill. This intermediate drill is called a strong hand only 10-10-10. Strong hand only says it. You're only going to shoot with your dominant hand. The 10-10-10 is 10 shots at 10 yards. You want to complete it all in about 10 seconds. Ideally under 10 seconds for sure. So it sounds simple enough to be able to shoot with one hand. But as you start getting that recoil and keeping that sight on target, it does become a little more complicated. You don't have that push-pull that you normally would with using both hands. You just have the one hand to be able to stabilize it. Why would you want to ever shoot one-handed is the question people would ask. Well, you never know. I've had several shoulder injuries that have resulted in surgery where I've had a sling on for 6 weeks. Well, if that sling is on and something bad happens, you've only got one hand, so you got to learn how to shoot with it. But you also need to learn how to shoot with your non-dominant hand, which is a whole nother drill that we'll go into later on. So, with the strong hand only 10-10-10, you can, again, make this really as advanced as you want. We can start just from kind of a low or a high ready and make that intermediate. We can make that more advanced by going from a holster and doing just strong arm only holster. We can do it from concealment. All kinds of different ways that we can make this more complicated for you, but we want to start on the basics. So with this, the target is any standard target. It doesn't really matter what target you use, and you just have to have some kind of a timer with you to know that you were able to get those shots off in that 10 seconds. Now, they make specialized timers that you can purchase and use at any gun range, and you can do that. You can have your buddy next to you that will say go, or he'll start the timer at the first shot. There's all kinds of ways you can do this at a standard range. Of course, at OVR, we have the advantage, all that stuff's already pre-programmed in there for you. As soon as the machine beeps or as soon as that target shows itself, the timer starts on you. And then we can actually show intervals, the splits between each shot, to say that, after your second shot, you always have a tendency to slow down or something like that. We can evaluate every part of your shooting.